good morning, YouTube. Whew, how we doing this morning? I'm like bushed. Let's go ahead and show you where I'm at. I'm presently at home. Yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Uh, need to have a better background, but man, one of these days I'm gonna get in here and clean out this room. you know. But you know, I think as soon as I start the live, I need to do an old man thing. Hold on, Mike. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Seems like my sinuses decide they always want to go crazy as soon as I hit the go live button. Isn't it crazy? Soon, literally, as soon as I hit the go live button. It's literally a slap in the face. I love this stupid thing. oh, geez. Mike, I did not want to get up. I did. I promise you. I did. I did. I didn't want to get up. Nabbage? Where can I get that from? I need to do something because if I take the Sudafed, it makes my blood pressure go up, which is that's a pain in the butt, and that's something totally different. Um, well, let me tell you what I wanted. CVS, Target, Amazon. Okay, got you, got you, got you. Totally went in. I was just looking at that. I got all of these bags that I could have put some of those ducks in. Dang it! Literally. Yeah, okay. Hold on. That's what I probably need. I think I'm gonna. As soon as I come home and be acting like a pig, I'm gonna start eating up everything too. I think I need to just not do any yard work. Um, maybe straighten up this room a little bit today, and uh, like normally because I'm up, the way our driveway is set up, I need to move my car out of the way so my wife can get out of the garage. So I'm gonna do that. Get, have the my vehicle get it out of the way, and then I think I'm going back to bed. I'd be overdoing it sometimes, and I'm kind of low. Uh, not kind of low. This is the great part about learning from someone who's positive and learning from someone uh, who does, the right thing. My bills are actually up to date and paid, but I got like $20 in there. And every time I come home, I want to do something. I want to. It's like an urge. I gotta make sure something is done, and I don't have no money to do nothing but the bills to pay. That's one thing I love about the person that I married. I watched her for a long time doing that. She's just as happy as can be as long as the bills are paid. And it just the 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 ghetto Negro in me was like, I gotta have some money in my pocket. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And wondering why I could not perform or move up in the world because it was never taught to me. Don't worry, be happy as long as your bills are paid. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy what you realize at 56, 56 years old. I feel like I'm so freaking behind in common sense in the worldly things, but hey, better late than never. Better late than never. Uh, Let me tell you what I was doing last night, and I hate with a passion. Microsoft Word is stinking behind computer. All of the basic stuff that all of y'all know that you get out here and with both hands and click, 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 and you can do all that stuff. I get aggravated and frustrated, and it just blows my mind. Yeah, and I'm like, oh, and I came up with this bright idea, this bright idea, and I think it was the right idea, but I didn't come up with the rest of the idea, which is, when I finally become monetized, which seems like never. When I finally become monetized and I have, memberships, and one of the memberships is going to be when I go on cruises, I'm going to, you know, uh hide ducks around the thing and have your name and your name on one of the cruise cards, one of these cards, your name and your you know, the whatever the heck you call that stupid thing. You know what I did. And the fact that I had to put all this together and tape it on these cards and cut out the little QR codes and print up the QR codes and get a QR code off my phone to get it to my laptop, to get it to Microsoft Word, to get Microsoft Word to print it out, to get Microsoft Word to give me these many, things, and to have it work, and then have this printed out, and without the name on it. Like right now, if you look at Faminola Adventures. I had to come up. I came up with that and made it smaller. And then, my wife, I love her to death, and that's too small. But that's what I needed, dear. Dear, I need your help. Just make it that small. But you, no, but just that, please. And oh, I had the what the heck moment and the poor life choice moment at the same time. Like I did all of this, and oh, oh, like oh, oh, and my freaking stomach hurts. But but that is who is that's wellness with Frugal Mama, Bamanola Adventures. Can't stop walking for love more than cruising. But yeah, Bamanola can't stop walking. What's this guy? Urban Garden Chronicles. Urban Garden Chronicles. Miss T with the T. And I got it done. Only thing is that hey, welcome in. Okay, let's start it. I always do this when I'm at home. Welcome in, Mike's Chaotic Garden. And welcome in, Bayou Sugar Garden. I think I have more fun hitting those buttons than you guys hit listening to it. You know, man, where? I'm looking at you doing this. But and Charles is going to be. I'm probably going to meet up with him today, or he's got to head this way. He's got to head this way before he leaves town, and I'm going to. He's going to hide these on the Carnival Venetia, brand new ship, and he's already got the game plan. He's already got the game plan. Uh, Wellness Frugal Mama, he's gonna be putting your stuff in the gym. Um, everybody's got certain places that he's already going to be hiding stuff at. I'm like, he's already got it set up in the whole 9 yards. He's prepared for battle. Uh, he's I mean he's already he's set. He wants to do this. I'm like, you sure? He's like, yeah. He's already into it in the whole 9 yards, which I think is pretty cool. And so and boy, it's tedious. And now I got some more ducks, but I might order a few more and get those set up for when I go on the Carnival Horizon with my family. So that's that's the last part of that. All right, let's get into the conversation. Let's get into the, the thing that I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about today is that being my father's long passed away, but my father was a black cowboy, and it was so funny that this situation with Beyonce has came up, and you've got all of these ill-informed idiots out there, ill-informed, moronic idiots that don't even know what they're freaking talking about. Um, this poor, this fool, the guy that uh, played was it Bo? Bo Duke or Bo, it was either Bo or Luke Duke on the on that stupid show that had the Confederate. He drove around in a racist ass on the General Lee with the Confederate flag on the hood of the car, and like he's country music. He's a country music singer. His moronic behind is actually from freaking New York. You know, you know the thing that really kind of pisses me off is when you talk about even the word cowboy, which is actually derogatory because if you look at the way that it's a cow slash boy, that was for signifying the African freaking American. The 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 music, the genre that came from uh the this modern day banjo, that came from freaking Africa, guys. It freaking came from Africa. And the fact that and it's nothing. I'm not in the beehive. I could care less really about Beyonce. That's she go ahead, make your billions. If that's you. I don't listen. I don't listen to But the fact is, do not diminish that there are African American cowboys that are out here, and in a lot of people were saying that's cultural appropriation, and the fact is that they were using that uh, to bring up this baloney because they have stolen from us for so freaking long that we finally got something on them. See, this is what you get. This is what you get for not teaching Black history in the schools, real Black history. you know, even Tom Hanks didn't even know about the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre, and everybody thinks that's the only one. If you go back into Black history, there's so many of those that have happened, where the whole towns were wiped out because they were jealous. And see, this is the thing: we don't even know our history. We don't even know our history. I didn't know that there was a town of Forsyth, which is uh northwest of me. A whole town was wiped out. A whole town. I mean, it's just unbelievable that we still don't know our history. And see, the fact is that it needs to be taught so you can understand and enlighten your mind and your brain to know that it isn't cultural appropriation. We were a part of the culture. We were forced into being a part of the culture, and we made do with it. Now we want to have these Gucci bags and this and that, and be broke and not even uplifted and build ourselves and become something better than what we could be. Our ancestors tried and were murdered for it. Were tried and murdered for it. Slaves that would make these instruments to try to live and be a part of this country. We have nothing that can uplift us to the point where we can understand that all of the mess that it hurts my feelings that you remind me of what we've done to you. What do you think it does to us? You know what I'm saying? And that guy John Schneider, whatever he says, you know, uh, like trying to literally like low key calling that Billy the woman that's she's got more money that he can ever imagine that he ain't gonna get, and I ain't gonna get. So let's go there too. Saying that she's like a dog pissing and marking her territory. What did you call her? Better watch it though. That beehive, that beehive ain't no joke. That beehive ain't no joke. See, this one thing I learned when becoming an adult, an adult in this day and age, I mind my business. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I know what y'all hear me sound like a car horn. But it, good morning, Tamika Davis. and the thing is, it's so funny because, like I said, I started this, I started this conversation with the fact that I'm the son of a black cowboy. Um, yo, them, them's the ones that are the old school, the OGs, and down here in Atlanta is full of them, full of OG black cowboys. And my father he was in dead center of this mess. Boy, boy. Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning, I bring it. And I'm gonna tell you a story. He had Pops had he had about four horses, and he had a big. He started out with a two-horse trailer, and then it became I think it was a three or four horse trailer. And these guys, boy, they they knew how to party. They would get together and they would go travel. They would drive to Texas. They would go on trail rides. Texas, Oklahoma. Um, I mean, and they just would get out and ride and party. And one of their music it was they had certain type of music. One of their main music actually was Zydeco, and I got hooked on that because I was like listening to my father, and I was like, hey, what the heck is that? That's Zydeco. And the thing that kind of pisses me off is I start liking stuff and artists, and I said, well, where's it? Oh, he passed away. Really? When I start liking the groups and stuff like that, oh, they long gone. What do you mean they long gone? And the fact is, yeah, and man, Bayou, I'm trying to tell you, one of the best ones I love was that Boju. I can't hope I didn't say it right. His light skinned brother, and he passed away. I was like, man, I would have loved to see him in concert. I would have okay. I would have loved to see him in concert, but they would get together and ride all day, have all their trailers in a big circle, and party all night, and Excuse me. And but there is a lot of country singers. This actually, and I was looking into it. There's a lot of black country singers, a lot of okay. Let's talk about it. You talk about expensive. I'm gonna start with this. You talk about expensive. You know how much a decent saddle costs? And my father had three of them. I mean, on the low end, around a decent one, I think it was like 5 grand. 5 grand, and that that hat, the Stetsons, those are hundreds of dollars. And the the equipment needed, the boots, cowboy boots, boy. You talk about, oh, I gotta have this, I gotta have Gucci this, Gucci that. You know, a good pair of cowboy boots, how much some things cost? I'm still, boy, I mean, a good pair. And they was like, and they showing these people, African Americans wearing this stuff and wearing it proudly. And I'm not talking about the ones with the pink hats, but I'm talking about the real folks that was wearing, you could tell a Stetson, and you could tell, you know, uh, when you go somewhere and they have to use they get it custom made and they have to steam that hat into shape. And there's a lot to there's a lot to it, but that is a part of our heritage. That's a part, just like everything else. That is a part of our heritage that a lot of us have forgotten. We worry more about rhythm and blues and about this drug dealer that and that drug dealer that. That's why I was so taken back about the YouTube guy or the TikTok guy that did, you know, eh, I they did that song "What It Is to Be a Man," and taken back to go back to the where we actually came from. See, we're starting to go back because in the 1900s, Jim Crow and stuff like that, it was easier for us to not easier, but there was a great migration that our people headed north to get away from a lot of that oppression. But a lot we moved away from where we came from and headed north. And guess what we're doing right now? Guess what we're doing right now? When y'all say homesteading and stuff like that, you're coming back from the north and heading back south. And we are relearning. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I, I forgot. Welcome in. I bring it every day. I love doing that. That's so much fun. We we we've been in the north, but now we're talking. You got all these channels in the YouTube channels. They're growing exponentially because people are excited about it in trying to get land and have backups and do this and have that. But that's what we used to have. We just got ran off. We just got ran off the property. I think it's this month. My family is about to lose a my not my immediate family, but part of my father's side of the family, which I'm a part of, we're about to lose 140 acres of land because the family owes $50,000 in back taxes. Y'all talking about homesteading. I didn't know about this, and I don't have the money to fix this problem. Can't do a GoFundMe, but my side of the family, I inherited it into this land trust. We're about to lose that because nobody thought to pay the money for the taxes for that land, and it has been paid for years. It hasn't been paid for years. That's another prime example of generations gone. There are slaves. There are slave graves of my ancestors on that property. There are slave graves, 140 acres. There is a literally it just broke my heart. I can't get mad. There's nothing I can do. There's a spring on that. There's a spring on that property that our family could have got together, bottled that water, and sold that. If you would have got together years ago and we would have had something, we would have had something. See, this is what people are starting to see again. Old school, like people our age with the gray. Look, I'm trying to build something for the family, but soon as I die, soon as I go away, the kids it didn't recognize, and they say, I'm gonna sell this, I'm gonna get rid of this, and then I'm gonna get me the Gucci bag. I'm gonna get the Fendis. I'm gonna get you know the Mercedes Benz, but then I'm gonna still be living in the freaking projects and not own anything. I don't know if I said welcome in Fifi's urban homestead and lifestyle, but I'm gonna say it again. But do you see what I'm getting at here? And we're so worried about our feelings that we're not preparing for anything that has to do with the future. We're so worried about it. These idiots are so worried about what Beyonce's doing instead of thinking, hey, wait a minute, that might bring more people to our genre, country music. If we let more people in, that's more money for us because there's some songs that I be on the road and I hear it and I'm like, and I'm like, I don't care what color you are if that music sounds good. Stop worrying about what color somebody is. Worry about if it sound good, stupid. I listen to stuff that none of y'all would ever in your life listen to. I listen to this one guy every day. I don't know what the heck he's saying because he's saying in Japanese. But boy, he can play that guitar. And it makes me happy. I listen to stuff that calms my inner being. Yeah, hey Fifi, you know what? I don't know. I don't have control over it. There's people in my family that are fighting for it. I, you know, there and trust me, that land was originally from my ancestors. I had a great no. Let me see here. See, boy, don't get me started on my family. A great great grandmother years back when my father found his real mother. That's what all this is about. was living on that property. She died at 104 years old. And see, this is the difference. We worry about, we don't talk about this because our schools are teaching us baloney instead of teaching us how not how to acquire the bag, how to get. How about just teaching us how to get something? How about home economics? How whatever happened to home economics? Whatever happened to shop class? How about teaching me how to fix that car again? How about teaching me how to build something with pieces of wood? There's how about there let's go back to y'all talk about growing there's certain schools that you learn how to farm. High school, they come they come to school. You know how you would have a row of cars or fancy cars. They come to school in John Deere tractors. I've seen it. I drive across country, the high school parking lot, there's a row of John Deere tractors. Yeah, you're right. I should fight, but I'm not a part of the people that have the authority on it. Let me tell you how stupid that situation. Let me tell you how stupid that situation. Let me tell you how stupid that situation is. The land is still in the name of the original landowner. The guy that bought the land, my ancestors over 100 years ago, it's not. They can't even do nothing. They're trying to get it out of his name and put it into a trust. But by the time they get it into the trust of everybody that's involved, it's going to get sold. Tell me how sad that is. Our heritage is going to be lost right there. One of my family members that I don't know because I was on the Zoom call, they said that one of my, I guess, distant cousins was saying that her husband was on there walking the land and they got shot at because there was moonshiners back up in there making moonshine. That's what I'm saying, Fifi. When I heard that, when I heard that, it was just a slap in the face. And but that's a prime example. It's a prime example of the misinformation, the I don't know if that's even a word, the uneducation of our people. We're not we were okay, yes, racism, yes, all of this stuff, yes, all of that stuff is true. But there's got to be one point in the situation where we got to come out of it and start reteaching ourselves. I'm not talking segregation, but reteaching. Reach one, teach one. This is what I learned in this situation. I'm going to teach you this. And I say that to say the 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 country music, the like I said, my father was being a black cowboy. When someone got sick or someone got hurt, they would have big parties to get money to put money together, playing playing country music. You should have seen my father's man cave. Jesus, Jesus, Mother of Mary. All of that country memorabilia. The he would have the a stand for all of his um, saddles and hats and kid whips and uh, uh, Texas stuff. It's so funny. And crosses and pictures of tumbleweeds and but if something happened in that circle of families, they would get together and have a big party, sell food, get stuff together so people could survive, and they would take that money and give it to the person that was in need. They would have trail rides, they would help each other. When my father got deathly ill, he didn't sell his horses, he just gave them away. And he gave away that trailer he had. Oh my God, that thing was expensive. And another fellow guy came. He said, "Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it." And it's not about. I didn't come on here to argue about the Beyonce or whatever, and how she has a right, and she does. She has a right to play whatever music. She's gonna make millions, and she's gonna bring more people to your that genre. And that's the same thing. Everybody's so mad at that woman Taylor Smith, but she's brought hundreds of millions of dollars to the freaking NFL, the greedy NFL. But she brought hundreds of millions of dollars to the NFL. Wouldn't you say, wait a minute? Let's hey, and or everybody more worried about the who's that other the young sister that is in the her husband is in the NFL, and every time she comes to a game, they want more worried about how many flips and whatever in how many medals. We already know she broke all the records for gymnastics, but she's happy with the man that she is, and she knows that he's the prize to her. But all you idiot single by yourself black women talk about, what do you mean he the prize? She the prize. What wait a minute. That's why you by yourself. That's why you by yourself. Simone Biles. Thank you. Exactly. We complain, we do nothing to improve our situation, and there are many opportunities, but we are willing to make sacrifices. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a prime example. I struggle every year to pay to cruise on a cruise line. But I go and then I pay it off and I say, nah, we're not doing it this year. My wife's like, yeah, yeah we are. I, I, I gotta pay it. I do it all the time. And but the year that COVID hit, I took that same money. I took that same money, and I invest it. I started a little bit. I put $25 here. I put $50 here. I put $10. I put $5. I invested. Everybody thinks you don't need that much. Guess how much I have right now invested? $6,000. When we come out of this recession, whatever, guess how much all of those stocks are going to be worth? Take a wild guess. About 40 to 50 grand. I taught myself, and I didn't look at percentages. I just invested in stuff that I use. I invested in the cruise line that I go on. Do you know that you can actually you can borrow against the money that you have invested to buy more stock? They don't. Nobody told you that, did they? See, it's just simple stuff. It's simple stuff that you can learn. Hey, good morning, Miss V. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Welcome in, MG MTGB LLC. I love doing that. I love doing that. The key word struggle. I don't ever take vacations on CC. It's always been paid for in cash. That's how we live in the islands. I'm old school when it comes to spending money on certain things. I understand. See, what works for you is for you. Pass it on to the next person. You know what I'm saying? And that's really how whatever look, some 9 years ago, I didn't have a dime to go on vacations to do it, whatever. I didn't have nothing. That's why, see, bro, 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 bruh, sister girl, my sister. I'm not saying king and queen. My sister. I'm gonna tell you state facts. See, here's the thing. We get these, and I have to say it like this. Wait, hold on. Welcome in, Miss T with the T. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta find it. Hold on. Let's see. See here. Nope, that ain't it. Hold on. See. Nope, that ain't it. Nope, that ain't it. Oh, here it is. Hey, Miss T with the T. There go your cruise ducks. I don't know if you came, you have been there earlier, but I finally got all my cruise ducks done, and we will be hiding them on the Carnival Venetia. We're gonna be hiding them on the Carnival Venetia. Uh, okay, that was spooky. The freaking door just opened up by itself. Y'all don't be, well, you don't want to hear me screaming like a bitch. Uh, yo, 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 look, yo. The door opened up by itself. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. If y'all hear me scream, you know that somebody better dial 911. All right. Yeah, exactly. Yo, wait a minute. Yo, that's not funny. It keeps on opening up. Now, if this thing opens up again, gonna start screaming. don't don't make me have to get the Bible and the anointing oil. I had to I had to tell that story. I had to do that one time. It got I had a ghost in my first house, and I had to have a heart to heart talk with the ghost in my first house. I literally said, "Spirit, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just bought this house. I cannot afford to move. I'm asking you, please, 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 in the name of Jesus, can you move on to the next life?" And I eventually lost the house anyway, but I said, "Could you please?" Yeah, and the spirit left. You know what it was? It was a brand new house, but I found out from people in the area there was a lot of there was a big Confederate battle in that area. So I had a feeling that there was a lost spirit in the area with like it was like woods or something like that. Yeah, exactly, exactly. But see the jeez, man, and yeah, well, you guys laugh, but I'm from. I don't know if y'all know the movie Amityville Horror. That house it was up up the road from our high school. I'm from Amityville, New York. Yes, that place is true, and there are spookier places than that house. Yes, there are spookier places than that house. But guess what? You didn't have to slap me over the head. I'd have been out of there, and my younger years, I had a lot of spooky stuff even in our home. So, and you got to watch that. A spirit will attach itself to you. A spirit will attach itself to you. So you got to be able to know. It's like you know when to hold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Same thing. So, but but understanding where I'm coming from with this is it's about our ancestry, it's about our history, it's about our understanding. Yeah. You know, uh Fifi, uh I'm with you. And my thing is I be wondering because I done got into the fact of buying when I'm on the islands, I buy these. I'm kind of happy that a lot of the islanders be saying, I know they lying, the masks that I buy because I've seen it a few times in other places made in China. And I'm like, okay, I'm happy to say this ain't old school mask that y'all making because I might be buying a voodoo mask or whatever, you know. Hey, hey, Bamanola, hey, hold up, bro, hold up. I'm happy you came in, bro. These are your cruise ducks. They're gonna be hidden on the Carnival Venetia. Bamanola Adventures. uh, but the main thing, like guys, the fact is, we all are from somewhere. Our history is from somewhere, and our history is all being Americans. It's intertwined. It's intertwined. It's all for some reason it's intertwined. There's no reason to hate on anybody, but just know your history and know what you can do to better it. Don't try to make it null and void. Don't try to lie about it. Don't try to, be misinformed. Uh, you know, and be whoever that you're going to be. I'm up front. I already told you I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I have fun doing it. I ain't never met none of y'all in my life, but a lot of y'all are my digital friends. And I work hard because I had fun. I had fun doing this. And I'm going to have fun passing them out. Look, look. Let me see. Let's see if you can see. Hold on. Right there. See the QR code? I just, you had to write on there what boat. And then if you put that QR code on your camera, it automatically sends you right to a person's that person's website. See, I can't say on the card join the website. I just said, look, just come by there because that is solicitation. I'm just saying you got to learn the game. I'm just saying this duck was sponsored by the I'm gonna use you as an example. Bamanola Adventures. Please go by their YouTube page and let them know you found it, and hopefully they'll join your page. You see the logic behind all of it. You see the logic behind all of it. Look, look. The cutting and pasting and the yelling and screaming and trying to figure out Microsoft Word and try to figure out this and try to do this and all of that. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna lay back down. I'm gonna get sick. All of that just because I had fun doing it. Do you see what I'm saying? When you get to the point that you're not having fun doing it, reassess your situation. When you get to the fun that you're not having fun, like I just watched his video on the cruise ship. He was the whole video, he looking for Jamaica because somebody said, "Oh, there are Jamaicans on the cruise ship." The whole video, excuse me, you from Jamaica? And see, here's the thing: we don't want to understand this, but there are other people that other than of African descent that are from Jamaica. Here's the funny part, and then we were like wondered like, why is that guy talking like that? He talking better patois than half the ones that are from Queens, New York. And real Jamaicans don't met boy. I'm trying to tell you, they tried to have that they tried to do that thing that they were doing in Puerto Rico. They said only uh, Asians and you know what I'm saying, other Asians and other ethnicities other than no black folks allowed. Now you gonna do this on the island of Jamaica? They burnt that hotel to the ground. You better watch who you messing with. But it was so funny. He spent the whole. He tried to find. And I'm like, I had me cracking up. I don't know if you gonna find too many Jamaicans on the cruise ship. He's like, hey man, you know we're making me work 16, 20 hours and not pay me. Have you lost your freaking mind? Have you lost your coconuts? There would be a lot of there'd be a lot of that. Have you lost your mind, man? Wait, the only way it's just like a living color. The only way you gonna have a Jamaican worth all them hours is you paying him. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know about that joke. Y'all don't know about that joke. But but the thing is, guys, we can live together in harmony. We can live together. We can live together, and you all can make money. You can all prosper. You can all enjoy. Just remember where you're from. You know, there are different genres of music. There's country. There, bluegrass. There's Zydeco, boy, and there's different types of Zydeco, boy. You go get that hood Zydeco, man. Please, you don't know what you missing. You don't know what you missing. And the dancing, and it goes back to what them cowboys. They used to get in a boy when they started dancing. And I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. One quick story, then we're gonna shut it down. Once a year, there's an African American rodeo that had came to Atlanta, and my father, he knows that I used to be a cook. I was studying to be a chef, and long story short, no, I'm not. I'm a truck driver. Uh, but he asked, he said, "Can you cook up some food for this rodeo? We're gonna be getting together later on, and this is the first time that I barbecued in a big pit, big trailer pit, and the whole thing. And he gave me all this money to go get this food, to prepare it. I had a big pot of buttered corn, made coleslaw, potato salad, ribs, chicken, hamburgers. I mean, it was the full tilt boogie spread, and I cooked it all up, and and it sat on the grill. And literally, I didn't realize I was smoking the stuff because it sat on that long that the I didn't even know that I did it. I didn't know what I was doing. The ribs fell off the bone. That's it, and it was so funny because I didn't want to take it off, and I said, well, and I sat there, and nobody came. They did the rodeo, and everybody was congregating, and I had all of this stuff and plates, and I had all of this stuff. And one young brother came up and says, "Hey, how much for a plate?" I said, "It's it's no charge. My father paid for it. It's all free." When word got out that I had free food, there was a line. There was a line wrapping the place where we were sitting, and there was a lot of horse trailers or whatever, and they wiped me out. They even took the bones. They even took the bones, and they were so happy. They were so happy. They One guy went, took off his hat. There's a few of them. They took off their hat and got together and and the whole night partying and drinking and having a good time, and came and presented me with over $200 cash to say thank you. And they partied all night. Zydeco music, country music, rhythm and blues music. That they had, rock and roll. They were playing all of that, dancing around a big bonfire and just having a good old time. Not being the criminals and all this stuff that society will tell you about. Not being criminal, but they were having a good old time. So when you think about that, when you say, look, we all can be something or somebody, and we all can get together and do the right thing, and we all can live together and have a good time. I talk about my father. He's the biggest butthead, but he did do some stuff right. You know what I mean? He did do some stuff right, and that was one of them I'd never forget. And he loved his horses. So when you try to say that, black folks are cultural appropriation, man, y'all, hit, get me with that. You need to move that somewhere else. Yeah, and as always, I was all over the place with this. You know how, but just know that this is just a wake up call. Sometimes you need a few of those. Yeah, to wake you up. Know your history. Know your history before you make yourself look like a fool. Know your history, embrace your history. Try not to, especially the bad stuff, try not to redo it and bring it back to life. You know what I mean? Know your history. I'm trying to say that I'm probably not going to do no yard work today. Oh, guys, there's some grass growing on top of the backyard where I put all that mulch and dirt and everything. There's grass growing. Oh my God. Yeah, I threw some fertilizer on it. You know what I mean? I threw some fertilizer on it. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But I I think I'm just gonna relax today so I can get back. I'm gonna get back to work. I got to meet up with Charles to get him the ducks. Y'all think I got one, two, three, four, five, six bags of 10 each. That's 60 ducks. He's gonna be hiding. And some of them, let me show you. Some of them have shades. Yeah, some of them have shades. It just breaks my heart because I've been trying to get by, and I'm talking about the horses. I'm trying to get by the horse farm, but I already know. I got the lady. I text her. I always call for permission to come onto her property. It's a big horse farm. They, hold other people's horses and stuff like that. But they have a big giant mound of manure, but it's way back up in the back of the farm where it's been raining too much. I can't get back there to get me a load of that stuff. I'm gonna throw that in the backyard, and spread it out. I know, Bam, but you know what, bro? Bro, I can't wait to. I, you know, normally I'd have a green grass, but I'm trying to switch over to a new type of grass that I'm plugging my yard. But I can't wait no more. I'm dropping perennial ryegrass down right now and bluegrass, Kentucky blue. It ain't gonna make it through the summer, but I need to see some green, until the plugs take over. And I'm gonna keep on pushing. I'm gonna keep on making it a part of it. He said having the urge about 30 years. Hey, look, uh, you see all this gray? It's because that's where I'm from. Oh no, I got a lot of weeds too, but the only reason I didn't put um, you know, The only reason I didn't put no preventative on there is because I'm dropping all this seed now. And bro, I'm not trying to drop all the seed and then have it not even germinate. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be survival of the fittest. I'm gonna get something. Something's coming up. Something's coming up. And when you see it, I'm gonna be screaming on online. I'm gonna be screaming on YouTube. That's how I work. Survival of the fittest. All right. But all right, guys, I done went over my time. I want to thank you for coming in. Thank you for being part of this live. And as always, you guys are well appreciated. Thank you for just making my day. I have fun playing with my friends, welcoming you guys in and letting you know that you're well appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for forcing me to wake my behind up when I wouldn't stay asleep. Thank you for being a part of it. May God hold you. May God keep you. May God protect you while you drive down these crazy roads today to and from work. May God keep you healthy. May God may God keep you in the right stage of your mind, body, soul, and keep you healthy so you can get the stuff done that you need to do for your peace of mind, for your happiness, for your joy, and for your understanding. In Jesus' name, amen. And as always, if you don't know, I love you and God loves you too. Y'all have a blessed day. See you tomorrow. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is the beginning of the week. Y'all have a blessed day. Hey, cut some grass for me, Bama. Catch you later.